Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie. Today we are doing my favorite video of the month to film, and it is my April TBR. It's random prompts, pick my TBR, and this month I'm doing my April TBR in this video. I love these videos because it makes me feel so motivated. It makes me feel like I'm actually gonna read it, and I just love picking up the prompts. It's so much fun for me. I never read my full TBR, and it is because I'm such a mood reader that I pick out way too many options, but like I won't read my TBR if I don't have options. So I've realized that I can't, like, because I usually read around 5 or 6 books a month, but I can't pick out 5 or 6 books because once I get like to the end of the month and I don't have options, I like get in a slump. So I actually have 2 book clubs that I'm kind of in now. I was in one, but literally I joined another one yesterday. So I have 2 books in a book club, so I always have those on my TBR, and so that's kind of a problem, but it's okay. We love book clubs. My one book club, we have not found out what the book is yet. I do know for the other one, so I'll let you guys know that one. And I don't have the book yet. It's called Inkblood Sister Tribe by Emma Torts, and I don't know if I'm saying that last name right. I'm really sorry if I'm not. It looks really good. It's like, in Goodreads it says like it's like a book about books, and that's all I really know about it. It's about like 2 sisters, and like, I don't know, it's a fantasy, and I love books about books, so I'm very excited about that. That's a pick that I'm super excited for. That's one book on my TBR. I think I'm gonna do 8 prompts so that I can have 10 options throughout the month. I think that's good. I'm gonna do 8. So let's pick out the first one. Okay, book published this month, so in April. Obviously it's not, whatever I pick is not going to be out yet. I don't have it yet, but I'm so excited about this one because I'm actually ecstatic that I got this prompt, because there are so many new April releases, and I know what I'm gonna do Funny Feeling by Emily Henry. I'll put it here. I'm gonna immediately get that when it comes out. Emily Henry is my favorite author, and if you guys have not heard me rave and rant about her, I love her. So I'm so obsessed with her books, so I've been dying for Funny Feelings. I don't even need to think about it. I was actually really hoping I'd get that prompt. I'm so excited. Next prompt. Well, that was easy. One down. A rom-com. Okay, I've been in a very fantasy mood, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for this one, but I'm happy. You know what though, I am happy that I got this because now I have like a little palette cleanser for it. So we're gonna pick out that book, and I'll let you know what I pick. Okay, so I'm in between. I picked out 2 books. It's the new Lynn Painter. It's Happily Ever After, and the second of the Love Light Farm series, In the Weeds. Oh my god, it literally says on the top romantic comedy. Like, I think I'm gonna go with this one because I've had it on my TBR for so long, and all her books like correspond with a season, and which I think is really fun. And this one is spring, and it's literally April, so this is perfect. And I've been needing to read this because I love Love Light Farm, so I don't know why I'm very hesitant. I have not picked this one up. I am going to third prompt. Picked up for the cover. It's literally the only thing I pick up books for, so this will be a fun one. For this book, I am going to go with Belladonna by Adalyn Grace, and I do love the cover of this, but I also am including this because I was like obsessed with these sprayed edges, and I think it goes so perfectly with the cover, so that's why I'm gonna go with this one, just because I love the whole look of the book, and I just think it's so pretty. And this is kind of the same kind of book that I've like been in the mood for recently, so I think this book, it's a kind of like a darker fantasy, I think. It's about a girl who was orphaned at 19 years old and was raised by a string of guardians, each more interested in her wealth than her well-being, and has each met an ultimate end. Ooh, and her remaining relatives are the elusive Hawthorns, an eccentric family living at Thorn Grove, an estate both glittering and gloomy. Its patriarch mourns his late wife through the wild parties, while his son grapples for control of the family waning reputation, and his daughter suffers from a mysterious illness. But when their mother's restless spirit appears, claiming that she was poisoned, Signo realizes that the family she depends on could be in grave danger and enlists the help of a surly stable boy to hunt down the killer. Okay, wait, that sounds like really fun. That sounds really good, actually. I don't know if this is fantasy. I don't know what this is, but I am very excited about it. I'm gonna look it up, because it'll be on, let me look it up on Goodreads. Okay, yes, this is a fantasy, it says fantasy, romance, mystery, gothic, paranormal. So we got a mix of everything, really. So, and that sounds amazing. So I'm very excited about this. Fourth prompt. A book from your 2024 TBR. Okay. I have actually handy right here. I have my book journal and I have a list of my 2024 TBR, which I have not read a lot off of. So this is perfect because I need to start knocking off books. Oh, I know what I'm going to read. I'm going to do Long Shadow by Olivia Atwater, and I was obsessed. This is the third book in the Half a Soul series, and the third and the last one. It's like a Regency fairy tale series, very cozy fantasy. Loved Half a Soul, and I really liked 10,000 Stitches. I didn't like it as much as Half a Soul, but I did still really enjoy it. And I don't know why I have not finished the series yet, but I need to. And so I'm gonna do Long Shadow, so I think I'll be really happy once I'm done. So this is definitely a book that I've needed to get to, so I'm very excited that I got that prompt because I need to read this book. It's this one, I mean, it's about like, it's the third book in a series, but it's interconnected standalones, so you could read the series on its own, but I feel like I've heard that the first and the third one are the most connected, and I definitely see why. It's about the daughter, or like the adopted daughter of the two main characters in the first book. It says, the marriageable young ladies of London are dying mysteriously, and Abigail Wilder intends to discover why. Abigail's father, the Lord Sorcerer, believes that a dark lord of fairy is involved, but while Abigail is willing to match her magic against Lord Longshadow, neither her father or high society believes she is capable of doing so. She's not the only one investigating. She investigates with Mercy, who is a street rat and self-taught magician, insisting on joining. I think this just sounds so whimsical and so exciting. Like, I love like a good investigation. I love a cozy fantasy. It has all the elements of my favorite things. So I'm so excited that I got this, and I'm definitely gonna read this. I'm so excited. And then I'll have finished the trilogy, and nothing feels better than like finishing a series. Next prompt. This is prompt number 5. Title with 6 words. This might be hard. This might be a hard one. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to count. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Guys, no way. I just literally, while filming this, I get an email of my second book club's winner. What better timing could this have happened at? Like, literally just got announced right now. So my second book club book of the month, which is going to be on the TBR, is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and I am so excited for that because I love her writing. So I'm very excited for Just for the Summer because it's not out yet, but I will get it when it comes out. I just love Abby Jimenez. Yours Truly is one of my favorite romance books of all time. So anyway, that's the next book on my TBR. I can't believe that just came out right now. So this is definitely kind of chaotic, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, back to the prompts. 6-word title. I have one book with a 6-word title. Like, I scoured the shelves and I can't believe I only have one, and I don't really want to read it, but I'll do it. I'm putting on the TBR. It's If He Had Been With Me by Lauren Nolan. I'm just so scared of this book. Like, everyone says it's so sad and they cried, but everyone hypes it up so much, and I'm gonna read it, and I've heard really amazing things, so I don't know. I feel like I've heard like mixed things about it. I'm gonna put it on because I have no other options. It's about Autumn and Finn. It used to be inseparable, but something changed, or they changed, and now they do their best to ignore each other. Autumn has a boyfriend, Jamie, and her close-knit group of friends, and Finn has become that boy at school who everyone wants to be around. but it doesn't stop the way Autumn feels every time she and Finn cross paths and the growing nagging thought that maybe they could have been different. As time passes, Autumn realizes she might not get another chance to make things right before it's too late. So I've heard this book is actually devastating, and I haven't gotten spoiled, but like based on people's reactions I kind of have an idea what happens, so we'll see. I guess I'm putting it on the TBR because I have no other choice, but I think this is six prompts, so 3 more. Set in spring, that's a fun one. I'm gonna have to like actually like look at my books, but I am excited for this because like it's very festive for spring. I'll go look because I'm gonna have to like actually read the back. I don't know if I'm just stupid, but I cannot find a book set in spring on my entire list. Out of all the books I've scoured for the last like 30 minutes. I've like looked up books, like I looked up books set in spring, like hoping that I would own one, and I don't. So I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick out the springiest book on my TBR. This book just like looks like spring, so it's probably set in spring. I just don't know if it is, and I like don't want to like flip through it because I don't want to like, and I tried to look it up but it didn't tell me, but I don't want to like spoil myself. But I'm gonna go with Wayward because it looks like spring, and I think that's close enough to the prompt, but it looks fabulous. I picked this book up last month and I'm so excited about it. It's very like cottage core vibes, which gives spring to me. It follows 3 women, but throughout 5 centuries. Like it like kind of flips between these 3 women. It's 2019, 1916, and 1942, and it weaves together the stories of 3 extraordinary women across 5 centuries in Wayward, an enthralling novel of female resilience and transformative power of the natural world. So I think it's kind of like fantasy, historical. I think it's historical fantasy, which I love that genre. So I'm very excited about this. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this book. I know it doesn't exactly match the prompt, but we're not striving for perfection here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more prompts. I've like lost track where I am now. Next prompt. Book you've been putting off. There's one book I really want to read this month, and it does not match this, but hopefully the last prompt I can make work. But book I've been putting off. All of them. Oh, I know what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna do An Ember in the Ashes, and I have literally, it's been on my TBR literally forever, and I've really wanted to read it, and I don't know why it just like intimidates me, and it's like a YA fantasy, and like there's no reason for it to intimidate me, but it kind of does. I think it's because like it's 4 books, but I don't know why it's in series don't intimidate me, and I don't know why. For some reason I have no rhyme or reason for books that intimidate me. Like it's never page count, it's never how long the series is, like it's literally, I don't know what it is, but this one does. But I have been putting it off, and I do really want to read it, so I'm gonna go with Ember in the Ashes. It's a fantasy. It's about under the Martial Empire, defiance is met with death. Leia and her family do not challenge the Empire. They've seen what happens to those who do, but when Leia's brother is arrested for treason, she is forced to make a decision. In exchange for help from rebels who promise to rescue her brother, she will risk her life to spy for them within the Empire's greatest military academy. There, Leia meets Elias, the school's finest soldier, and secretly its most unwilling. He and Leia will soon realize that their destinies are intertwined, and their choices will change the fate of the Empire itself. That sounds really good. It sounds like something I would love, so I don't know why I'm scared of it, but I'm gonna go with An Ember in the Ashes. Let's go with the next one. Yes. Okay, I can pick out the book I wanted to read this month, and it is blue on the cover. You know what? It was making me nervous. It saved itself for the last prompt, but I'm so excited. Okay. A Curious Beginning by Diana Rayburn, and I've been literally dying to start the Veronica Speedwell series, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to this month, and I am just so excited. Oh my god, I'm so happy I was able to get this on my TBR. Oh man, it's literally just everything I love in books. It's a historical, like kind of mystery. I don't know. I'm so excited. It's London, 1887. After burying her spinster aunt, orphaned Veronica Speedwell is free to resume her world travels in pursuit of scientific inquiry and the occasional romantic dalliance. As familiar with hunting butterflies with fending off admirers, Veronica intends to embark upon a journey of a lifetime. But fate has other plans. Veronica thwarts her own attempted objection with the help of the enigmatic German Baron, who offers her sanctuary in the care of his friend Stoker, a reclusive, bad-tempered natural historian. But before the Baron can reveal what he knows of the plot against her, he is found murdered, leaving Veronica and Stoker on the run from an elusive assailant as wary partners in search of the villainous truth. Does that not sound so good to you? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy I get to read this book. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to chill out for a second. Anyway, I think this month's TBR is so fabulous. I'm so excited about it. So starting with the 2 book club books, I have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez and Ink Blood Sister Scribe by Emma Torts, which I'm so excited for those 2. In the Weeds by B.K. Borison and Funny Feelings by Emily Henry, which I do not own yet. Belladonna by Adeline Grace, Long Shadow by Olivia Atwater, If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan, Wayward by Amelia Hart, and Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, A Curious Beginning by Diana Rayburn. I'm definitely not going to get to all these books because like I never do, and plus I have these 2 books because I told you guys I do like on the other side of the TBR, like it's kind of just implied that I do like books that I'm in the middle of on that side, and that's like implied that it's on the TBR. So I have A Way of Kings, which is technically the first book in a series, but like the Cosmere of a Whole I'm in the middle of, and Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands that I have. So I'm definitely, I know I'm gonna get to both of these in April. So, you know, I know I'm not gonna get to my entire April TBR, but like that's not the point of doing it. It's just so I have like options, because I do it just so I could have like picking out books from this entire stack is the most overwhelming thing in the entire world. So I need to have a TBR, but if I make the TBR too small, then I just don't want to read it. So having like around 10 books plus the series I'm in the middle of, I've found is like the perfect balance for me, where I don't feel overwhelmed but I also don't feel restricted. So anyway, I'm super excited for this month's TBR, and if you want to see me reading this month's TBR, I will be doing my weekly reading vlogs as always, so tune into those if you want to see which books on the TBR I'm actually reading. And yeah, I love making these videos so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what is on your April TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and I will see you guys so soon. Bye.